had to jump in the shower. So, we are going to go over this week some of the trainings for the swap point scalper. Okay, I feel like that's going to be like one of the easiest for us, and I know Kevin is doing a lot with the Cash Track 3.0, so why not? Okay, so just like every training, make sure that you have your notebooks. Okay, and we are going to go over some things. If my computer.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2020 Virtual Education Day for the I Am Mastery Academy here inside Freedom Hall. And now, please help me welcome your master educator for this session, Nick Gomez. What's going on, everybody? Nick Gomez here. So excited to be here with every single one of you live. Man, I am blown away with the information, the value, the abundance of knowledge that has been shared in the past couple of hours, both building and trading. And there's so much to cover here in the space of cryptocurrency. And for those of you that don't know me, my name is Nick Gomez. I'm a Chairman 25. I'm a master trader and educator for Swipecoin and the DCX platform. And we're going to be talking crypto. We're going to be talking Bitcoin. We're going to be talking about how you could position yourself in this transfer of wealth that we're seeing here with cryptocurrency, because I'm sure a lot of you, maybe you've traded, maybe you haven't, maybe you've invested in these markets, these digital assets, maybe you've never been a part of it, or maybe you have seen a huge drastic push in the last couple of weeks and months, and I'm here to pretty much give you an outlook, educate you, teach you if you've never seen what Bitcoin is and what cryptocurrency could do. So let's go over here and let's pretty much break this all down, because I think it's so important to understand what cryptocurrency even is. Why has it been the best performing asset the last 10 years? Why are so many people now and companies and corporations and even countries using the technology that's behind Bitcoin called blockchain? Let me tell you, technology is impacting almost every industry around the world. We have seen everything evolve from, music to go from tape recorders, typical old records to now everything now being digital. You look at cars now driving themselves. I mean, there's so much, innovation thanks to technology. And if we look at the world of money, we're a little bit behind until now, thanks to crypto. We used to be in a barter system. We used to transact through gold. Then it was through metal coins. Then we went through paper money. Then eventually we started using plastic cards, which we still do, and now electronic money. But I'm telling you, there is a new way to transfer money, transact, and it's cryptocurrency, and it's completely changing the world due to its technology. And I want you to understand something. When you see innovation, when you see technology, when you see the impact it creates in the world, there is opportunity. And that's why it's so important to understand what cryptocurrency is bringing to the world and how you can catch this transfer of wealth before the whole world really sees the power of Bitcoin. So what even is cryptocurrency? What even is Bitcoin? Listen, let's start with Bitcoin. It's the first decentralized peer-to-peer payment network. And what does that even mean? Well, I want you to understand it like this. When you transact with someone, let's say you give someone cash for washing your car, or you owed someone money, whatever the case is, you transact from person A to person B. There's no one in between. There is no merchant. There is no 3%. There's no intermediary. That's what Bitcoin is. It's a way to transfer money over the internet from A to B with nobody in between. I mean, it's completely decentralized, meaning there's no sole corporation, no entity pretty much controlling the whole network or all the money. It is completely decentralized, and you could transact freely with anybody around the world from peer to peer. And to make it really, really simple, it's an open source software to transfer money over the internet. And it was created by Satoshi Nakamoto. We don't know this individual. We don't know who he is. Female, male, group of individuals. We don't know, but it was created in 2008. So this asset, Bitcoin, has been around for over 10 plus years. And the system, like I said, it's decentralized. It actually runs on computers that work its network all around the world, keeping the transactions for Bitcoin. So let's kind of dive into what Bitcoin is right now. Well, we're hovering at around $11,000 is what one Bitcoin is. And listen to this, the supply of Bitcoin, I think out of all the facts, if you've never heard about cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, and I'm going to show you how you could take advantage of everything I'm covering in the markets, investing it, generating wealth with Swipecoin and DCX. Listen to this. Bitcoin will only ever have 21 million coins. That's it. 21 million coins. And currently, there's already 18 million in circulating supply. That means there's only about 3 million Bitcoins left. So think about this. The world, the currencies, the fiat, everything around the world is getting reprinted. There is no limited supply, while Bitcoin works different. See, instead of being an inflationary, for example, like our fiat currencies, it's going through inflation. Here, it's becoming an appreciating, it's becoming an asset. So Bitcoin, there's less of and more demand of, and what does that mean? Price will go, price will rally, price will take off. And listen, for those of you that think you need $11,000 or $12,000 or $13,000 for just one Bitcoin, you could divide Bitcoin into 100 million pieces. These pieces are called Satoshis. So they're little bits and pieces of Bitcoin, and even below, right here where you guys could see here an example, that's how small you could divide a Bitcoin. So you could get involved in Bitcoin with $10, $50, $100. You don't have to buy the entire asset. You could buy bits and pieces. Look at it like this. There's dollars and there's cents. Now there's Bitcoin and there's Satoshi. And what you really need to understand, it's been the highest performing asset in the last decade. Even throughout the years, 2012, 13, 14, 15, even the lows of every single year, you have seen this asset thrive. I mean, I am talking about even through the lows. I mean, nowadays.
I am just going to let him talk. This was made in 2020, okay? And y'all know where Bitcoin is right now. Crazy.
Days, I mean, we've seen Bitcoin go from 1,000 to 20,000, 20,000 to 3,000 to 14, 14,000 to $4,000, and still it's performing better than any other asset, even through the lows of the entire market. And what you really need to understand is something that blew me away in comparison to all of the industries, all of the markets that are out there. Cryptocurrency only has 10 years, okay? It is pretty much, it's a baby. It's a market that is just starting at just 10 years old. And if we compare it to all of the different markets around the world, from gold, at its evaluation at 7 trillion, world's money at 90 trillion, stock market at 73 trillion, real estate well over 200 trillion. Crypto is not even at $1 trillion. All of crypto, I'm not just talking about Bitcoin, crypto's not even at $1 trillion. That shows you there is opportunity, and this market will continue to evolve, continue to grow because of its technology, its use case, and the power of being able to transact all over the world in an appreciating asset. So I wanted to break down this chart for every single one of you because I think there's so much power in information and education. And here you're going to actually be able to see the last 10 years of Bitcoin's growth in something that I call 4-year cycles. See, you've probably heard two sayings in cryptocurrency: a bull market and a bear market. And a bull market is typically when we see a rapid expansion in price, and a bear market is typically when we see price retracing. And if we look at all of our examples, for example here, for 1,100 days, we saw price for 3 years, about 3 years, go from a couple pennies, a couple dollars, all the way to $1,000 a coin. After that, we retrace in what we call a bear market, when we started another cycle where we saw Bitcoin go from a couple $100 all the way to $20,000 a coin. We then went through a retrace, this was 2018, 2019. And as you can see here, we are starting a new cycle. Okay, statistically speaking, the last 10 years, we have seen these 4-year cycles continue to play about. And listen, through numbers, okay, and I'm gonna put a disclaimer. This is completely off statistics, okay? And this is just for educational purposes. We could see my analysis, through Crypto Picasso's analysis, through Ivan Paychek's analysis, through a lot of the DCX educators and experts in the market, we see that potentially we could see cryptocurrency soar 10, 20 times its current price, where we could potentially be seeing Bitcoin in a couple years once it finishes this cycle at $150, $200, $250,000 per coin. Now, of course, we'll see a bear market still where we retrace, where if you see marked here, we've seen that the market, every time it does a cycle, it'll retrace anywhere from 83 to 90%. But what does that mean for you? That means we're in the beginning of a brand new cycle. That means there is opportunity. That means that you're getting involved in an asset before everybody else understands it, is using it, and it's becoming adopted by the rest of the world. And here I'm showing you a chart where the prices could potentially be. Now, how could you take advantage of everything? Not only in these couple minutes that I have with you guys, am I going to educate you about Bitcoin, show you about cryptocurrency and why you should be getting involved, but at the same time, I'm going to show you how you could take advantage of absolutely everything with DCX and Swipecoin to trade it using our strategies, our ideas, how be able to build wealth with our portfolio, and to be able to even grow your business taking advantage of what digital assets and cryptocurrencies are. So I'm going to jump into our website. If you've never gone to our website, I'm actually going to break us down here over here and move this here so you guys could actually see. This is myswipecoin.im, where we send you trade ideas in the MetaTrader 4 platform, okay? Swing trading ideas where you could capture a good amount of risk to reward positions because we swing trade. We trade pairs like Ethereum USD, my personal pair is Ripple or XRP USD, and Crypto Picasso trades Bitcoin USD. We send you these positions and you're able to actually get in the market through its pair, its market idea, its potential entry, potential stop loss, and potential take profit. And we break down all of these positions, and we even have chats to educate you and show you what's going on in the current market. How could you take advantage in these trade ideas in intraday movements on a day-to-day basis? Because we also understand that it's an appreciating asset, and we got to take advantage that Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum are going to thrive due to its technology and performance. So these are the trade ideas that you could take advantage of, but I'm going to also here in this time that we do have, the next 5 minutes, show you a strategy that for those of you that like or want to know or learn how to scalp the cryptocurrency market, this is actually the scalper. So right here at our website, myswipecoin.im, you could click the scalper, for example, and it'll populate the Swipecoin scalper. You'll be able to log in, and this is a strategy that we have, all right, that behind DCX and Swipecoin that I'm going to teach you really quickly how to use. How would I use it? Listen, this is how I use this trading strategy. Double click, remove the indicators, remove volume, and we're going to look at the last position, this potential position that was sent here on the Swipecoin scalper. Our last position was actually caught right here, where if we see the potential profits and pips, we're actually close to well over 230 pips on this move in just about 3 hours, okay? I'm going to show you how quickly, whether you're a novice, intermediary, trader, or you're an expert, how you could use this strategy and take advantage of the quick movements, the quick impulses, the quick momentum that cryptocurrency brings to the market. So not only can you swing trade with our application Swipecoin, take advantage of the market movements, but also even scalp it. So let's move everything over here so you could see. And we're going to follow 3 basic rules, okay? 3 basic rules. To take any position with the Swipecoin scalper, we're going to take the chart from a candlestick chart, okay? From a candlestick chart to a line chart. Why? Because we want to be looking at the closure of price. How do we do that? We go to the top left where it says 15 minutes. We're going to go to candles. We're going to go to line. And typically what I like doing is changing the color of price. So I'm going to make it black, make it a little bit bigger so the price pops out. And here we're looking at price. So instead of representing candles and showing the highs of the candle, the lows of the candle, the close, the open, a candlestick chart represents the closure of a candle. So we have done officially step number 1. Okay, perfect. Well, let's look at where the position and the potential idea was sent. Here to the right, you'll get sent these potential ideas. Here, for example,
my guys that have went through my class, where did structure break? And y'all be writing this stuff down, okay? Where did structure break? It broke right here.
Our last one was an Ethereum USD buy, okay? It was an Ethereum USD potential trade idea at $318. But you can't just take any of these positions without validating it. This is how you would take these positions by validating with these 3 rules. First step, line chart. Second step, break structure and close. So what could be structure or close of the market? Well, let's look here very, very quickly, all right? We have support, and we also, for example, have resistance. So for example, if we look at price, for example, I'm mimicking price. Right here, we're seeing that we're forming what? A base, a floor, support. We have structure here with price. If we then see price take off and then we meet resistance, we are seeing that price is forming structure. We are meeting resistance here. So that is representing structure. So let's look at this example. This was a potential trade idea for a buy here with Ethereum. What would we need? Well, we would need to now look for resistance. So how could we spot resistance? Well, can you guys agree that right here we have resistance? We have price potentially not being able to break this level. So that would signify structure. I'm going to put this here in green so we could take advantage of this and actually be able to mark it up perfectly so you guys could see it. So we go right here in green and you guys are seeing this is the level. This is the level that we really need for it to break, right? So line chart step 1. Number 2, break structure and close. Folks, did price break this green line and did it close? Yes. Now our third rule, all we need is the 50 EMA, which is the yellow line, to be below price to validate this position. Let's take a look really, really quickly. Did this position now, is the yellow line under the black line? Yes. This position is now valid, folks, and here are the rest of the rules so you could have actually understood. We would split our risk into 3 positions. Our first position would go for a target for 50 pips, 100 pips, 150 potential pips. And if we look at the swipe coin scalper, look at this potential buy and the potential pips that it would have caught. Close to well over 190 pips on this very position. Listen, everybody, here with Swipecoin and DCX, we're going to be showing you how to use this scalper, how to take advantage of the information, how to get educated. So make sure you're on the Swipecoin application, our site, the scalper, and you utilize everything that we have so you can too take advantage of the cryptocurrency space. Take care, everybody. See you all on the next session.
This concludes our course with Master Educator Nick Gomez inside Freedom Hall here in Academy Island. Don't forget to follow us on all socials and share what you've just learned with the hashtag Impact for a chance to win free merchandise every hour during the event. Click back to the schedule right now to attend your next virtual course for more exclusive learning. And we'll see you in the next session.
You could see, and we're going to follow validating it. This is how you.
I want to, now this is for if you want to scout with this tool. So I want to actually, you to write this down. Line chart. Now y'all that have been through my class, y'all should know market structure. Do you see how I was telling you, everything that I was teaching you, support, resistance, price action, market structure, trends. You'll be able to use it anything. If you want to do HSX, if you want to do, cryptos, whatever. So when you're gonna move it to a line chart, okay? Where is the break of structure and close? Well, you guys know it's right here. And it broke structure right here. And obviously it closed above structure because it continued to go up, okay? All right. It's the 50 EMA below where cost is for a buy. Yes, it is. Okay. So that would have been good for a buy. Okay. Now, if you look over here, okay, do you see where it? Do you see where it? Okay, where's the structure break right here, guys? Where's the structure break right here? It's right here, right? Right? Yeah. Okay. So over here, structure broke right here, broke and closed, it continued to go down. So is the EMA above price for a sale? Yes. And then it's telling you 50 pips. When you reach that, you go for 100 pips. When you go for that, you can reach the 150 pips. Now, this is just a strategy that you can use with the swap point app, okay? That you can use with the swap point app. We're going to study this all week long, okay? This was a short one. I think most of them that I found are like 30 minutes. And just want to get you guys acclimated to what you're going to see when we get in here. These tools get you excited. I'm so excited. This was really simple. Now we have Forex class in 30 minutes, guys. Hold on. Fiddlesticks.